Hey MGTOWs, this is Vention. I am in Guadalajara still, and this is my last day here. I'm going to get on the plane tomorrow. I'm going to start packing out today and getting my suitcases all organized, and then I'm going to hop a plane to Tijuana, drop off my cancer scans at the cancer center, and then drive across the border. Now, you might be wondering why I'm doing this sort of roundabouty way of getting home, but the thing is, it's the whole virus test that's required by the feds for anybody to fly in, right? You have to have in your hand, you have to have a virus test that has been taken within 3 days. So that puts me in a position where I have to buy a virus test here, but the clinic that does the tests, well, the one that I checked was they didn't promise the test except within 72 hours, and that's 3 days, right? So it's quite easily I could spend the 3,000 pesos to get the test and then not have time to schedule the flight home. It is such a crock. So out of disgust, man, I was just saying, okay, so I've got to stop off in Tijuana anyway, so I'm going to just hand carry the cancer scan info and the discs. The MGTOW Monger copied a disc for me, so basically I'm just going to drop it off. Now, generally, common sense, I would just FedEx it to them and then take a direct flight home, right? But this is so friggin' retarded. So I'm forced, pretty much, the only certain way to get home is to, without gambling 3,000 pesos and then hoping the laboratory gives me the results fast enough. So I'm just going to domestically fly to Tijuana, stay overnight in a hotel. Maybe I'll take 2 nights. I think I have 2 days reserved, and then I'll drive across the border, and I've already got my flight from San Diego back home purchased. So, and I got my hotel all arranged, so I'm just going to kind of take it easy as far as traveling goes. I'm not going to be in a hurry. I'm not going to just land there and then the next morning fly out. No. I have enough time that I'm just going to take that time and go a more low stress, easy life. That's the thing, and that's the main reason I'm MGTOW. It's every lifestyle that you choose to live, it has to pay you back, right? Kind of like being into preparedness, right? If you are prepared, Like with savings, food, and everything you need, like old Big John talks about. Um, you are, if you're at work, and you have a bad time of it, you know that you have so much savings at home and so much, resources and food that the job that you're doing, you're not as dependent on it, at least on the short term. And the result is you have your stress reactions to petty politics and bullshit that might be at your work. All of that stuff kind of rolls off your back, and you just live a more relaxed life. And since you have a lower stress life, and since you will not react out of anger, which is like another way of being afraid, fear is anger, right? Then the result is you have a more even temper, and you're less likely to get fired in the first place, right? So, and the MGTOW lifestyle is just like a big kicker on top of like the prepper lifestyle and the other modifications that I've made. So the result is I'm more relaxed and more even tempered and just happier, and yeah, it's just a better way to live. MGTOW is like, there's like many things you can add to your life, and they all basically add up to whatever it is you want. So in my case, I prefer a nice low stress life without a bunch of problems and politics and bullshit that would normally, drag me down and make me unhappy and just, just like, in pain and under stress, and all that shit is just bad for you. Give me the MGTOW lifestyle any day. My motto is peace, freedom, and prosperity. That's the MGTOW way. So, okay, now back to what I was talking about as far as the travel goes. So, I'm going to land in Tijuana, hit the visa window where I bought my visa, ask where I need to turn that shit in. Do I need to turn it in with them, or do I need to turn it in when I cross the border over land? And because I don't want to be holding on to the thing, because then they'll still think that I'm here in Mexico. And then when I fly, if I fly directly from the States to Guadalajara, for example, I would like to come back, but basically if I fly direct, then if I have a visa already, it could cause complications because the visa is single entry only. So it could cause some problems. So I'm going to turn the visa in, get off of the list, and then when I fly in again, if I fly directly here, then I will, then I'll be able to, have less complications and get a new visa issued, and I'll have another whole 6 months to kick back in Mexico. Now, as far as the cancer scan goes, it is worse. It is definitely worse, and I'm strongly considering changing my strategy. I was just going to hit it hard, do what I did before, which is like a extended water fast. But the thing is, I've done that before and I still have cancer. So I'm thinking, I've been looking at some other material, and I think it might be time to try something new. I think I'm going to, it's a pain in the butt to keep buying vegetables and whatnot, but I think I'm going to add juicing to my fasting, and they call it a juice fast. Oop, there's the trash guy ringing his trash bell. I should go down and empty the trash, but Nah, I won't do that today. So, anyway, I'm going to, I think I'm going to add juice fasting and juice to the fast, along with the hyperthermia and vitamin C IVs and all that good stuff. So, you know, the plan, you got to try stuff that's new. So, so basically, yeah, that's my next strategy. So I think I'm just about to start my cancer workout, and that is the plan. I'm going to fly into Tijuana, and then I'm going to turn in my disc in person, drive across the border, fly out of San Diego. What a pain in the butt. Such red tape, bureaucracy, BS. Ugh. No wonder I want to defund government and by going into crypto. Okay guys, I'm going to let you go, and don't get married.